Today we will continue with the next topic of factoring. Today's topic is called greatest polynomial factor. So in this case, instead of having only one type of term that it's common, we will have more than one. That is why it's called a polynomial factor. Remember, a polynomial is composed by at least two or more terms. So as I was telling you, in this type of exercises, we will find more than one term that it's a common on every factor of an algebraic expression. Remember, factors are written inside parentheses, so it will be easier to see this type of polynomial factor if we have them in parentheses, because we will have parentheses that will be exactly the same on every term on the algebraic expression. The steps for doing this kind of exercise is first, we need to find the greatest common polynomial factor. That means we need to look for the polynomial common factor. Then we are going to write that factor one time on one parenthesis, and the other terms that are not the polynomial common factor will be written on another parenthesis. Then, if possible, we can do like term simplification. And at the end, remember, it's very important to order our answer. In this case, we need to order correctly both parentheses. So let's see the first example. In this case, it's very easy to see that the greatest polynomial factor it's a squared plus b squared. So the rule tells us like we are going to write on one parenthesis the greatest polynomial factor, and we will write the other terms in the other parentheses. So in this case, 7x plus 5c minus 8y, and I will close the parentheses. It says we must do like term simplification when possible. In this case, we cannot add them because we have x, y, and c, different letters and different exponents. And then it says order both parentheses. The first one, it's ordered because alphabetical order. The second one, it's not ordered, so I need to order it. 7x minus 8y plus 5c. And this is going to be our actual and correctly ordered answer. So that will be the first example. Let's see another one. So let's see, on the second exercise, we have also a greatest common polynomial factor. So in this case, I can select this one, this one, this one, and this one are the same. That is the greatest polynomial factor. So I will put it here, 7x minus 3y. And it says on the next parenthesis, I need to put those terms that are not the common factor. So I will put these ones. So it's going to be 3x squared plus 5x minus 2x plus 5x squared. Then it says do like term simplification when possible. In this case, I can do like term simplification because we have two like terms and two other like terms. So the correct answer is going to be 7x minus 3y. That multiplies 5 plus 3, it's 8x squared minus 3x. It's correctly ordered, so this is going to be our final answer. The common factor in one parenthesis, the like term simplification of the non-commons in the other parenthesis. So it's an easy topic. Let's see another example. So in the next example, it's something like this. We have terms that are inside parentheses. Don't worry about it. We can do it as the same as the other ones. We need to look for the greatest common polynomial factor. In this case, it's 3b plus x. So I will put that on one parenthesis. Then on the other parenthesis, I should put those that are not common. So I will put it like 5a squared minus 3y plus 7y minus 12a squared. So I put that inside brackets because we have parentheses, then we can use brackets. So I will put it like 3b plus x. Then in the other one, I can eliminate the bracket or the parentheses, I'm sorry, and it's going to be 5 squared minus 3y plus 7y minus 12a squared. Then I can do like term simplification. So it's going to be 5a squared minus 12a squared. It's going to be minus 7a squared plus 4y. Then I need to put it in correct order. So it's going to be, that's the correct order because we have first b, then x, then first a squared, then 4y. So this is a correct one. But remember, we have a specific rule for binomials. In this case, when we got a binomial with a positive and a negative one, the positive one should go first. So it's going to be 3b plus x multiplied by 4y minus 7a squared. And this is going to be the correctly ordered because of the rule of binomials. Remember, if we got a binomial with a positive and a negative one, the positive one will go always first. So let's see another example. So let's see the next one. In this case, we have this as the greatest common polynomial factor. So it's going to be 8x squared minus 7x on the first parenthesis. I will put a bracket because we will have two parentheses, 3x minus 5y minus the other one that is going to be 8y plus 14x. So in this case, I will continue with the example. Remember, this minus sign will change the sign on both terms after the sign. So it's going to be 3x minus 5y minus 8y minus 14x. So in this case, we are going to have something like 8x squared minus 7x. That will multiply 3x minus 14x minus 11x minus 13y. That will be the correct order. But maybe if you want to put it without negative signs, we can put it like minus 8x squared minus 7x. That multiplies 11x plus 13y. Not to have the two of them as negative ones, we can put it like this. The minus sign on the outside part, and I will put it like positive ones inside the parentheses. So if we got inside the parentheses all of them negative, we can take out the sign and put all of them as positive ones inside the parentheses. So that will be example number 4. I will do another example. So in the next one, it's going to be something like this. So in this case, we have also a one that it's common on every term, that it's 7a minus 8b, I'm sorry. So that will be on the first one, on the first parenthesis. I will put a bracket because we will have parentheses. So I need to put those that are no commons. So it's going to be 3a minus 5b. Then in this case, it's like having a 1 that multiplies 7a minus 8b. So it's going to be plus 1 minus 5 plus 5a minus 3b. I close the brackets, so it's going to be 7a minus 8b. All of it multiplied by 3a minus 5b plus 1 minus 5 plus 5a minus 3b. So finally, we can do like term simplification and ordering. So it's going to be 3a plus 5a, it's going to be 8a, minus 5b minus 3b minus 8b, minus 5 plus 1, it's going to be minus 4. So I can put it like this: 7a multiplied by minus 8b multiplied by 8a minus 8b minus 4. If you wanted to put it like a more exotic or more completely factorized, on the second parenthesis, all of them are divisible by 4. So I can take a number 4 of the second parenthesis, and I will put it like 4 times 2a, it's 8a, minus 2b, minus 1. And that will be the correctly all factorized expression on this kind of exercise. So that will be it for today. You can do exercises of greatest polynomial factor. We will continue with greatest polynomial factor on the next video.